What if everything you're experiencing right now is not the result of reality happening to you, but the echo of a past assumption you've already made about who you are and what your life looks like? What if the real power to change your life lies not in rearranging the pieces of your current world, but in stepping into the unseen reality of the 4D, the dimension of imagination, belief, and assumption, and staying there long enough for your new reality to catch up? The law of assumption, as taught by Neville Goddard, isn't just a concept to be understood. It's a dimension to be lived in. It challenges everything we've been taught about cause and effect, about action and reaction, about effort and outcome. It tells us that you don't have to wait for evidence. You don't have to wait for someone to approve, to open a door, or to finally acknowledge your worth. You don't even have to wait for a sign. All you need to do is assume it's already yours, and then live from that place. Now here's where the real work begins. Living in the 4D means being mentally and emotionally loyal to your assumption even when the 3D world, the world of physical evidence, appearances, facts, and circumstances, seems to say otherwise. It means refusing to react to the old story. It means choosing, moment by moment, to remain rooted in the inner reality you've chosen to occupy. When we talk about the 4D, we're talking about the dimension of consciousness, the space where imagination isn't fantasy, but the birthplace of creation. Everything you see in the 3D right now is simply a reflection of what you assumed to be true yesterday, last week, last year. So if you want to change what shows up, you must change what you dwell in. You must step into the 4D. Living in the 4D means waking up in the morning and not checking your bank account to feel secure, but checking your imagination to see yourself already financially abundant. It means not asking if someone texted you back, but assuming that you are already deeply loved, chosen, and wanted. It means not defining yourself by the job you currently have, but by the role you've already stepped into within. It requires discipline. Not the kind of discipline that exhausts you, but the kind that reminds you that your imagination is the only reality. It's not about ignoring bills or pretending something doesn't exist. It's about knowing that even as the bills arrive, the new reality where you're financially free is already unfolding. It's about feeling the end, not the means. And here's the magic. When you remain in the 4D, when you stop needing the 3D to validate your assumptions, the 3D begins to rearrange itself. People shift, opportunities appear, synchronicities multiply. Why? Because the outer world must conform to the inner state. It always has. It always will. Think about this. Have you ever had a moment where you just knew something good was going to happen, and then it did? That wasn't luck. That was alignment. That was you tapping into the 4D, even for a brief moment, and holding the assumption long enough for the 3D to catch up. So why do so many people struggle with this? Because the 3D world is loud. It's persistent. It's tempting. It demands your attention. It tells you, look at the facts. Be realistic. This is how things are. And if you're not careful, you'll fall for it. You'll abandon your assumption for what's in front of you, and then you'll wonder why nothing's changing. This is where your power lies, in your refusal to be moved. In your decision to live in the unseen, to think from your desire, not of it. To let your imagination be more real than your current circumstance. To respond to what you're creating, not to what you're observing. When you live in the 4D, you speak differently. You act differently, not out of force, but out of alignment. You walk as the version of you who already has the thing, who already is the thing. You don't beg, you don't chase, you don't overthink. You know, and that knowing becomes magnetic. You have to become unavailable for anything less than your assumption. You stop entertaining stories that contradict your new identity. You stop explaining yourself. You stop arguing with the past. Because you're not trying to fix the 3D. You're replacing it. Remember, the 3D is old news. It's delayed reflection. It's not where your power is. So if you're constantly reacting to it, you're staying stuck in what already was. But if you can ignore it, not with denial, but with divine indifference, you create space for the new to emerge. Let me say this clearly. Ignoring the 3D isn't about being delusional. It's about being selective. It's about training your focus. You're not blind to the facts. You're just more loyal to the truth you've chosen within. Living in the 4D doesn't mean you won't have moments of doubt. It means you don't let doubt become your dominant state. It means you catch yourself when you're slipping back into the old story and gently redirect your focus. It means you forgive yourself for reacting and then return to your assumption. You become a master of self-awareness. You start noticing the thoughts that are rooted in lack, in fear, in waiting. and you replace them with thoughts of fulfillment, love, abundance, wholeness. Not because you're trying to trick the universe, but because you understand that the universe is you pushed out. It reflects you. So the question becomes, what are you reflecting? Are you reflecting the version of you who already has it, or the one still waiting? Are you dwelling in the feeling of being loved, or constantly checking for signs that you're not? Are you embodying abundance or reacting to lack? You can't serve two masters. You can't live in the 4D and worship the 3D at the same time. You must choose. And when you choose to live in the 4D, your world begins to shift. Not always instantly, but inevitably. You may be tested. You may see the old story show up one last time. Don't panic. Don't waver. Just smile and say, this too is fading. Because you know where you're going. You've seen it. You've felt it. And it's done. Assume it's yours. Not someday. Now. Feel it real. Be it now. And let the 3D do what it does. Let it catch up. In the meantime, live there. In the 4D, let it be your home. Let it be your default. Let it be your peace. Because when you live in the 4D and ignore the 3D, you're not escaping reality. You're creating it. You're no longer a victim of circumstance. You're the author, the creator, the operant power. And the moment you stop needing proof, the moment you stop looking for confirmation, that's the moment the manifestation arrives. Not because you chased it, but because you became it. Stay in the 4D. Live there. Love from there. Create from there. And watch how the 3D bows in response. The world is responding to who you're being. Be the one who already has it, and you'll see it. It's law.